Welcome back, everybody. This is part two to my freshies for the spring and summer. And this is the blue freshie segment. Now, blue freshies are probably some of my favorite. My favorite color is blue, so I'm a little bit partial. And I have one here that, while there are seven total, honestly, there's really six, and this one is an honorable mention. And that is because I have had this for so long that I don't really wear it anymore. But I will show it to you anyway because um, this was at one time a signature scent for me. And don't laugh. Please don't laugh. This is Cool Water for Women. Do y'all remember this? Oh my goodness. I cannot even tell you how long I have had this one little bottle. I've had other bottles in the past, but this little bottle is so old that um honestly, I think it's turned a bit. I don't wear it anymore. But the funny thing is, even though this is barely halfway finished from back in the day, what did I do? Because I loved this so much, I bought a backup, and even the backup is old. So, I don't even know why I keep this around. Probably just for, I don't know, um, for memories, I guess. But Cool Water for Women was and is a pineapple fresh, water lily, aquatic type scent. And yeah, this one has turned a little bit. So don't be like me. Don't get backups to fragrances that you haven't even gone halfway through unless you know that you use this fragrance every day. And I used it a lot back in the day. Like I said, I've gone through at least one of these in the past, at least one. But I but the time that I bought this backup, I hadn't been wearing this as much, but here we are. So don't be like me. Don't buy backups unnecessarily. I typically don't do that, but I loved this, so that's what I did. Um, but yeah, I thought I'd share that honorable mention with you, and before we get into the fragrances that I actually do still wear. Now, this first fragrance um, is by a brand Lore, and I wanted to share this package with you. I don't uh, save packaging all the time to share, but I wanted to share this with you because it has a saying on the inside that pretty much embodies how I feel about blue freshies. It's pretty simple packaging, just a sleeve that and a white box on the inside. And the one that I purchased, oh, I forgot to tell you the name. It's called Sublimity. It's pretty simple packaging. Like I said, the name is Sublimity. And when you open it up, it says, "Did you know inside a wave, time stands still?" And I love that. It spoke to me deeply. And when you're at the beach and you're looking out at the water and the waves, it does seem to feel like time stands still. You're at peace, you're calm. Um, if you're a believer, you can speak to God. And it is just, I don't know, something about that saying really, really spoke to me. Did you know inside a wave, time stands still? That's beautiful. At any rate, um, this is the fragrance, Sublimity. I've worn it a little, but I haven't worn it a lot. I got it about 3 months ago at this point. But the reason I haven't worn it much is because it is truly a summer scent at its heart. There's a lot of coconut and aquatic, fresh goodness. It's smooth. It's not a piercing or lively fresh scent. It's more of a smooth um, fruit, more of a smooth, fresh. tranquil type of freshie. It's got coconut, some white florals, I think sandalwood. It's beautiful. I think there's a little bit of nectarine. This is just, it's sweet, but it's also refreshing in a tranquil way. And that is Sublimity by Lure. The next one on the list is one that I have gone through, I think, three travel sizes before I was like, what are you doing? Please buy a full bottle. It was when I was introduced to it from Scentbird, and I loved it. And when after a couple months, you can get a previous fragrance again, and I got it again, and I kept getting it again. I said, what are you doing? You're wasting money. Just buy the full bottle. And that is Sweet Almond Blossom by Floral Street. Sweet Almond Blossom has almond, obviously. There's apple blossom and a little bit of vanilla. I think there's some musk there. There's some citrus in the top. This is so good. I mean, this is so, so good. If you can get your hands on a sample and you like fruity florals that have a little bit of a fresh lean, I would try this out. Especially if you like a note of almond. This is so, so good. And I'm glad that I got the full bottle because look, it is gorgeous. But anyway, that is Sweet Almond Blossom by Floral Street. Next is one that I've talked about before on the channel, and that is Blue Jasmine by Dolce & Gabbana. And Blue Jasmine is a fig and jasmine fragrance with a little bit of woods and to ground it. It is definitely more lively and fresh because of the citruses in the top. And it's just an all around great, pretty girl, fresh fragrance. I love Blue Jasmine by Dolce. And I've gone through a travel size of this one as well. So this is definitely a favorite for me. And the bottle is just immaculate. Beautiful. Next is an oldie but a goodie, and a lot of you probably have this one in your collections now or have had it at some point. If you like fresh fragrances, you probably have this one or its sister, and that is that is Ocean de Joya. I did a green freshie fragrances prior to this one, and I realized that I didn't put Aqua de Joya in that lineup. I don't know how I missed it, but at any rate, Ocean de Joya honestly is probably my favorite of the two. Um, and it is watery, citrusy, slightly sweet. There's beautiful florals here, musk. This is a classic for a reason. It's a little harder to get your hands on nowadays, but not impossible. So if you can find this one and it's not completely outrageous, because sometimes there's price gouging when things become a little bit more difficult to get. If you can get your hands on this and you have loved it in the past, pick it up again, just in case. And that is Ocean de Joya by Armani. The next fragrance is from Tiffany & Co., and that is Tiffany in Love. Tiffany in Love is a uber fresh, fruity, floral fragrance with some woods. That seems to be the note, the common denominator of the type of blue freshies that I like. Fruity, floral with a little bit of wateriness, a little bit of woods. This one has a little, even more citrus in it than some of the others. It's definitely more citrus heavy. I wore this quite a bit when I first got it, and then I put it down. So got a decent little dent. And then for some reason, I put it down, and I really don't know why, but this spring and summer, guess what? I'm bringing her back out. That is Tiffany in Love. If you have this one, bring it back out and see if you still like it. Now, this last one is one that nobody, and I do mean nobody in FragCom will be surprised by, because I do believe that we all have either smelled this or had this, and that is Cloud by Ariana Grande. I still have this same little bottle that I've had for a few years now, and I don't know why I haven't finished it. Well, yes, I do. I wore it out, honestly and truly. I wore this poor little thing out in the summertime 3, 4 years ago, just ran it into the ground. And now I honestly haven't worn this in about a year. But you know what? She still smells good. And I just might bring her out and wear her. Yeah, there's a reason why this was so popular. It's got a airiness, a sweetness, and sort of a cotton candy, vanilla. There's some um, florals in there, and it's just sweet, girly pop goodness, but make it airy. Um, yeah, she's still good, y'all. I know everybody was kind of tired of this DNA, this like Baccarat-esque DNA, but if you pull it back out, give her a spray, you'll remember why she was that girl a few years ago. She still kind of is, but we just put her out to pasture, maybe a little bit too soon. So grab your cloud, spray her on, see if you still love her. Those are 7 of my favorite blue freshies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Watch the green one if you haven't seen it yet. And until next time, you guys go and have a beautiful, beautiful day or night, wherever you are. Bye bye, everybody.